Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And we have a guest commentator with us today. This would be Zwobot Jones. Hi, Zwobot Jones. And we are here. We are here inside of Castle Darkmoor, killing off a bunch of floating eyes, and our entire party is going insane. What's what? Coffee. Yes. Not until Zwobot Jones has had his coffee. And I'm getting blasted again by acid jets and everything. You can probably hear that in the background, everybody cackling with insane glee. So what have... Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. I think I interrupted you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yep. No worries, there's not a whole lot going on here either, just a whole bunch of, like I said, flying eyes and whatnot. Yes, Big Brother is watching you. Yeah, I know, it makes it kind of hard to commentate on it. That's the reason why I wish that we had, like, whenever you get the plug-in for, like, ZSNES and whatnot, and whenever I get into that, it'd be nice because then you could just fire up ZSNES and with the IP or you connect to the other person, they can see what's going on like that. But unfortunately, they don't have any sort of viewing channel thingy, I don't think. Let me try to turn down the effects too. That's pretty loud. There we go. That's somewhat more tolerable. So, how have things been with you, Zwobot Jones? How much were they again? Ouch. That's the thing I don't understand. Do they are microphones like really expensive over there or something? Are microphones like really expensive over there in Germany or something? Because I remember hearing on your channel there were people talking about like how there were different kinds of brands of microphones to get over there and whatnot. And I remember it's alright, don't worry about it. As you may have seen with the how I got mad at Disgaea 2, if you curse, it's alright. Just, you know, it's just something I try to do myself. That's alright. Well, some of the words they're going to kind of sort of understand anyways. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like if you come out and be like, Scheisse! People are going to pretty much be able to understand shit. Um, really? Huh. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I never... So they just be... Well, I guess it makes sense, too, because it's like, if you say words and... Hang on, I got somebody in MSN. I gotta close the person off just real quick. Okay, But yeah, I noticed a lot of that. Like, around here, if you say words inside foreign languages that are curse words, like, you can get away with it in, like, places where they normally don't allow cussing and whatnot. So I guess it must be, like the same way over there. Oh, I see what you mean. The more you know.
But we don't have any problem with censorship on the
Ah.
or text censorship. But when it comes to visuals, well, I'm surprised Bioshock without over here.
You know something? That's something I haven't yet tried out yet. Bioshock, and I really did want to be able to play it, make a playthrough of that too, because it has sort of like faux RPG elements inside of it. You know, the more Adam that you get, the more abilities that you get, is my understanding.
Yeah, all of those extra abilities.
Mm-hmm. It's my understanding too. It's from the same people who worked on what was it again? System Shock 1 and 2,
Yeah, yeah.
which is really nice because. Go ahead, go ahead.
I didn't play neither System Shock games nor Bioshock.
Oh wow, you should play System Shock games.
Yeah,
They're classics. But hey, don't worry. I get people saying the same thing about me. You haven't played BioShock yet? What's the matter with you, man? I also love games that have like that sort of early '90s retro kind of feel to it, because if you'll see like the artwork inside the games and whatnot, it sort of has like that Fallout-ish kind of drawing style to it, if you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
You know, with like the Pip Boy and whatnot. You know, those drawings where it has him like, you know, it has like the attic drawing and it has like the Pip Boy on there, you know, with like a IV going into his veins and he's like, ah. If you've ever played Fallout before,
I think so.
you know, it's one of these games that has like a post-apocalyptic, futuristic ones.
Well, if it was a game, it's not my kind of genre.
Ah, I see, I see. Never mind, then I'll try to avoid making references to Fallout then, if just for the sake of understanding what's going on.
No, you didn't cast it on speaking, did you?
What was that again?
You didn't cast it on speaking, did you?
Capsulize
No, it's speaking.
Lloyd's Beacon? Oh no, not yet. I've been kind of with this dungeon that I've been going through. It's been kind of one where you can actually rest in safety here inside the dungeon. So I've been avoiding casting all the town teleportation spells like Lord's Beacon and Town Portal and escaping that way. Though I have had to rest an unfortunate amount of lot because, as you'll see, whenever the newest videos get uploaded, we have a spell called Dragon's Breath, and it works the exact same thing as Fireball does, like with like its like rocket launcher kind of effect to it. You know, fires out a single shell, and then whenever it explodes, it does a massive blast radius damage to it. But it's dark magic instead, and it does a lot more damage. But the problem is, like, with one casting of Dragon's Breath, you could have cast like 20 fireballs worth. So it's very SP intensive. Ooh, and we found some gems.
What kind of gems?
Uh, expensive kind, an emerald. And this other one here is lying to me. It says it's useless crystal. It's one of those perception things. If you have enough perception, you can loot them, and it'll give you, it'll give you a gem or a scroll or one of those kinds of things. But perception is pretty much useless inside of this game, outside of that one dungeon. You remember me flipping out about the Temple of Ba, right? I was like, what? I need expert perception.
There was one of the moments in yeah, something happens in every RPG. There's one skill you don't care about all the time, and at one point, without warning, you need to have this skill.
Exactly. And I don't think that the next game in the series has any of those moments, but, it's just something I wish they wouldn't have done in this one. And the thing is,
Be enough things.
that's true, I guess.
Like adventures or catch quests.
Hmm. The Crimson Embers will lead the way. It looks like there's some sort of riddle here. And this little lever popped up. I don't know what it did. I just read this little plaque. The plaque that said the Crimson Embers will lead the way, and this little lever popped up out of the wall, and I pulled on it. I don't know. That's strange. That's the thing that I do like about this game, though. They have like a whole bunch of traps and whatnot and puzzles. It's just they do it in a fun way, and